Hey guys, it is Christy with the Nursepreneur Investor Hub, the Nursepreneur Academy. So on this channel, if you haven't already, don't forget to like, share and subscribe on all social media platforms. And guess what, we are also on Pinterest. It's pretty much Nursepreneur Academy, Christy Asa. It's just really that simple. And I was coming out here to talk to you guys about what is the Nursepreneur Academy and what is this community all about. So my goal really is creating a community for nurses, educating them by nurses, educating them on the ways to invest in real estate, primarily what is working for me, what methods I have used that is working for me, and how they can apply that into their investment journey. Now, being a nurse is amazing, and I've told you guys several times on my previous videos on pretty much how to keep your job, how to leverage your income, how to use what you have to be able to acquire wealth, right? And the mistakes for you to avoid. Quitting your job is one of the biggest mistakes all of us can avoid. Like, if you quit your job, you instantly cut access to a lot of things. I don't know if you guys know this, but being a nurse, you go a long way. People just respect nurses for some reason, and that's really our superpower. So I'm all about educating you guys on using your superpower as a nurse to make it work for you. Using your superpower as you taking care of people and leveraging that into the outside world, because I have seen both sides of it, right? I have seen not being a nurse versus being a nurse, and I've seen how it has affected me financially, how it has affected me trying to get in, just apply for a loan for my investment project. So the Nursepreneur Academy, it's all about educating you guys on ways to invest in real estate, utilizing your nursing job. It's so good when you feel like you've quit and you're all by yourself and your own boss, but quitting without a plan is something we all want to avoid, okay? Before you quit your job, you must have a plan. You must have investment properties lined up. Like there's a saying, don't wait to buy real estate. You buy real estate and wait. And so that's pretty much what the Nursepreneur Academy is all about. So it's all about nurses and real estate, but primarily what is working for me. And if you haven't already, again guys, don't forget to make sure you go like, share and subscribe. So now let's get onto it. Who are the people you're going to be working with? What are the people you're going to be seeing? These are going to be live Zoom calls, okay? It's going to be live Zoom calls twice a week for an hour, where we'll break down different ways how to obtain financing. Now, I get these questions a lot. A lot of people always like, Christy, I've heard about other people's money. How can I leverage that? Using other people's money is good, but the reality is that when you come to use other people's money, you have to have some skin in the game. What does skin in the game mean? It doesn't mean that. It means that when you come in, you have to have, let's say you want to purchase a property, they require a percentage down. Do you have that? And that's where people get frustrated and say, oh, it doesn't work. Well, it does, but you just don't have it. So before you start thinking about using other people's money, I want you to think about, do you have any money saved up? Because you must. I don't know what you guys are reading and what other people are telling you, but you must have skin in the game. You must have a down payment for the investment property you're trying to purchase, and your credit is going to go a long way. Some private lenders don't look at your income, some do, some look at your credit, but at the end of the day, overall, they want you to have skin in the game. So if you see a property is about 100,000, you have to have 20% down, and that 20% down is what you're going to use, including closing costs, to close on the property. And also, if you're thinking about a fix and a flip, you have to have an investment on the side to start up with the project, because most lenders, that at least from my experience, they require you to do draws, right? Let's say you're supposed to paint, wall the house, and whatever it is you got to do there. They're not just going to give you all of that money right off the bat, okay? You have to at least start with the paint, send the pictures, or they have somebody come over to you, look at it, analyze the work, and be like, okay, this is good. Now we're going to reimburse you for the $10,000 that you spent painting the wall. So think about overall general, how much money do you have saved up before you're even thinking about using other people's money? Now, once you do so many of those projects, 3, 4, 5 of those projects, now you have enough experience, right? You have enough experience that you can literally go to a lender and they can give you up to 90-95% because they want to see your experience. They want to see, and they need proof. They're going to ask you for proof. Addresses, guys, you will show them those addresses. You will show them your operating agreement. You will show them all of those things. So this is not something that once we get other people's money, we get excited and we are just jumping into it just because it's other people's money. But I want to encourage you guys, investing in real estate, skin in the game is top tier. 20% down, however amount you have down, you need some reserve for your project, painting, whatever kind of repairs is needed. And another thing, guys, don't go for heavy rehab. If you're just a new investor starting out, go for light rehab, something that is not going to cost a whole lot of money, and something that you know that having access to contractors is easy, something that they can get in and they can get out. Don't go for a full heavy rehab, trying to break down walls, trying to do additions to the property, all of that stuff, because that eats up money real quick and you get frustrated because you don't know what you're doing, should be told, and the project might fail. Not that we are praying for it to fail, but it might fail and we get frustrated. So always go for light rehab. Light rehab is top tier. Start with your first project. It's usually very slow, but like I said, 2-3 houses down, you are amazing, you're doing great. And then you create relationships with lenders. You create relationship with the person you're working with. Another thing is, guys, don't go from one lender to another. Try to stick with one person if you can, okay? Unless, you know, their work ethic on the first day was not just that great, up to your expectations. Then you move on to another lender. But it's always good to stick with a particular lender who knows you, right? Oh, Christy, yeah, we did this project. And then you start leveraging that to ask for, hey, I did these 2 projects. Let's start working on how we're going to benefit each other moving forward. Because once you have a relationship with that lender, you guys are going to do a lot of business together. At the end of the day, relationship is very, very important. Like, don't burn your bridges, right? Even if it doesn't work out on the first deal, on the second deal, always just be like, oh well, I'll keep your contact for future use, but don't like go crazy, burn your bridges. Suck it up, guys. I'm really learning the art of patience and tolerance, like tolerating people until you kind of get what you want out of it and then you move on. So creating that relationship, do not burn your bridges, is top tier. That's one of the things you learn in the Nursepreneur Academy, just about how you can use other people's money the right way to get, to get into projects, fix and flips. Now, if you're gonna do a fix and flip, that's another thing. Always make sure that you are doing light rehab. Don't go for heavy rehab, guys. It's going to eat up your money real quick. Another thing is getting your paperwork in line. So if you are gonna, and I'm in no way, shape, or form advising you guys on what paperwork you need, but you have to talk to an attorney about this. When you create your LLC, operating agreement, there's another paperwork I can't remember, but your LLC, operating agreement, and your EIN, those 3. When you create those and you are trying to get a deal done, always use those documentation for all your contracts, right? Use all of that. Like, you're creating an investment, you might use your name, because sometimes some investors or some attorneys want you to sign as the owner or the manager or the CEO or the authorized signer of it, which is great. But use your company's name if you must use your company's name. It's always amazing to use your company's name for your project. That way you're building stuff, you're getting your stuff together, you're getting your business side of things together, and you're growing, you're generating revenue as your company, but not as you as an individual, okay? So that's another thing, structuring your LLC, talking to an attorney. As a newbie, listen, the most you can do is to try to go to YouTube and try to figure things out, guys. Always try to find attorneys, try to get some guidance, try to get a mentor. Always have your mentor, because you will lose a lot more money not investing in mentorship versus you just investing in mentorship and they give you guidance on what to do. So invest in a mentor that really specializes in certain things. Now, pick your mentors wisely. When I started, I was all over the place with mentorship. I would sign up for anything, okay? I would sign up for anything and everything, but it's very important, guys, that you niche down to what specifically you want to accomplish and who is that particular person that can help you. So if we are talking about creating an LLC, That's where you want to talk to an attorney. If you're talking about fix and flip, you want to talk to somebody that is experienced with fix and flip projects, somebody that can hold you, has a paper trail of what they've accomplished in their fix and flip project. Trust me, they've seen a lot of things. Okay, so you want to have those mentors for specifically that, and then educate yourself on webinars, educate yourself on workshops. I remember one time I was traveling, and I called a friend of mine. I'm like, hey, I found this workshop. Do you want to go? And she was like, no, girl, I'm just really niching down on what workshop is working for me. And I'm just really focused on that because I found myself being all over the place with different workshops and different webinars. And it's really not benefiting me in what I want to accomplish in life. That was like an open, it opened my eyes to a lot of things. When she said that, I was like, oh, that is really true, because I was in the position where I want to go for everything, right? Hey, who has this going on? So we can just go, meet and mingle with other people. But how is that benefiting me in my real estate journey? Okay, so you have to niche down to what specifically you want to accomplish. If it's fix and flips, indulge in a lot of fix and flip workshops, projects. Give a goal. Hey, I'm going to attend at least 3 fix and flips webinars or meetups this year. Go there, learn, exchange contacts. You're going to meet a lot of other contractors, a lot of private money lenders, hard money lenders, attorneys. You're going to meet a lot of people, and you exchange contact information with them, and then people get to see your face and they get to know you. So guys, I highly encourage you to go for workshops, webinars that is niching down to the particular project you're looking for, and people get to see you. Another thing, attorneys, when you start working with an attorney on your first project, initially they're going to ask you for all the paperwork you need, right? Your EIN, your LLC, your operating agreement, but they keep that. And after your first and second project, they have all your paperwork in line. Now they don't need to call you moving forward for other projects. So creating a relationship with a particular person that has all your paperwork gives them that self-confidence to protect you, to feel like, oh, Christy is actually working and doing some deals. We'll work with Christy. But they have you at the top of your mind, and they are great lead generators. Attorneys, like, they will call you, hey, we'll have a probate seller trying to sell. Do you want to buy? We notice you're buying a lot of properties. They're great ways of generating leads just by word of mouth, and them doing business with you. They're very confident that, hey, she's going to close on this because she has closed on a couple of these with us and we like her work ethic. So guys, it's very important, and that's another gist you're going to get in the Nursepreneur Academy. Hey, I hope you're enjoying this channel, and if somewhere along the line you have any questions, you can put it in the comments below. Don't DM me, just put it in the comments below. That way I'm able to respond to you, and I'm not going to send you any link because that's spammy, but you can always schedule a call, or you can click the link in our bio if you're interested in learning more about the Nursepreneur Academy. That's another thing. So another thing I want to talk to you guys is getting the mindset of just educating yourself with books, educating yourself on when you wake up in the morning, what's the first thing I want to do. Okay, when we wake up in the morning, the first thing some of us tend to do is to go to our phones, Instagram, Facebook, but you having a discipline of certain things you must do every morning. Start with prayer, gratitude, read a book, 20-30 minutes. Before you know it, you're out the door and you're off to a great day. After all of that, I always get some hype music on just to get your blood flowing. And then I'm off to the gym. If I'm going to get Pilates done, I've been doing Pilates now, so it feels amazing. If I'm going to go for my Pilates class, or if I'm just going to go to the gym and work out with a trainer, I put the music on my way there, or maybe listen to something, but something to get your blood flowing, get you hyped for a positive mindset. That is another thing. So always try to find a routine that you want to stick with. Guys, listen, the worst you can do to yourself is to wake up in a shitty mood. I advise you to go back to bed, lay back down, take a deep breath, and roll around the other side. Literally, I do that. Like, if I wake up like in a very angry mood, I'm like, we're not doing this, because I can already tell how that day is gonna go. Nothing is gonna work. So lay back down, take a deep breath, and just roll around the other side. Like, hey, I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Okay, let's go back to the right side of the bed. As crazy as that sounds, it works all the time. So that's another thing we're going to learn in the Nursepreneur Academy. Just mindset, educating yourself, getting a workout routine, guys. And this is it for this channel. So I'm going to end right here. Again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And thank you so much for joining. It's Christy Elsa on Instagram. Nursepreneur Academy on TikTok, on Pinterest, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.